Today we use the harrowing reality of life as a prostitute led via as pop-up brothel pimps exploit. Madame Gabriela and her partner Alexe Popa arranged for vulnerable young women to sleep with punters at 4 different locations across Manchester. Following harrowing stories from inside the pop-up brothels. The harrowing reality of life as a prostitute on a major city's inner street has been explored after a pimp who made thousands of pounds from pop-up brothels virtual. Madame Gabriela Diac and her partner Alexe Popa arranged for vulnerable young women to sleep with punters at 4 different locations across Manchester. The couple used Eastern European women mainly from poor rural parts of the Romania in a seedy business that saw them ranking in thousands. Police found hundreds of disturbing text messages on their phone ranging from unvarnished requests for fetishes to dozens of pleas of dangerous sexual practice. Many asked if the women were English, even more asked for unprotected sex. And one sinister message a potential customer asked, "Would you be bothered if I booked you and I was smoking crack?" The message lays via the crime working condition endured by prostitute controlled by Diac and 30 years old Popa. Living in the shabby rented properties, they carried out the work from tiny dingy bedroom in terrace houses. In one instance, police found 2 young women living in 2 up, 2 down mid-terrace in Romania. Both commenced into the bulky room on the 2 single beds. They shared the space with a cooker and sink. The front room was used as a place to have sex with dozens of punters sent to them by Diac and Popa. The upstairs rooms were rented out to tenants who had no idea about illegal activity happening. Just a few meters below his feet, police say. Advert posted by Popa Diac about service website offered up the volunteer young women for everything from bondage of issues. Mom of 2 Diac walks free from court after a judge handed her to a 12-month community order. They show dark-haired women lying face down on a bed with words alluding to their vulnerable characteristics such as shyness and lack of language skills. One award was run with the words, "I am new in land, new in this job and shy." Manchester Evening News has been photographs of these women, which were used to verify their ages on the elder website. In one picture, how would young women dressed in jeans and jumpers stare expressionless at the camera. Another silly snap image showed a heavily made-up young blonde woman smile innocently. The picture showed the women with their passport ID card and a copy of this paper. Potential customer will contact online profiles rated by product by peer. Earlier this month, Popa and Diac both plead guilty to control the prostitution of gain. Mother of 2, Diac walked free from the court after a judge handed her 12-month community order. Diac, 28, acted as a telephone receptionist for potential customer Manchester Crown Court held. When the Romania national who moved to Manchester in 2008 was arrested, she claimed she was a field messenger from people who wanted companionship with Romanian women. She substituted a best of plea in which she said she took instruction from Popa and her role was limited to passing on message of prostitution. Popa was jailed for the 21st month today as a police guilty to processing false identity document. Police first started investigating the couple due to report of potential pop-up brothel official and immigration official visited the flat on Western Avenue and Lunside just last July and found two Romania women inside. Popa later arrived at the property claiming he was just a friend. 3 months later, as part of a human trafficking investigation, officials became aware of a number of adverts and adult websites that were linked to Manchester. They linked profiles of prostitutes on the site, including women who know about and Coco channel to bank account address and phone number operating by Popa Diac. Potential customers contact the online profiles and then be directed to the brothel by the peer. When the police raided one of the brothels in Clement Road, Romania, they found a Romanian women address in Nigeria. Women were also found at property of Raking Street in Shun and London Road in Slum. Prosecutors said there were obvious signs that the properties were being used as a brothel by sex workers who were all aged between 18 and 26 and had traveled to the UK from Romania. Several women's Romanian ID cards were found, which Popa kept to discount them for living, while phones used to fill inquiry from a potential customer were suicide by police. It's believed that Popa directly made £1,000 through the business. Indeed, Popa could afford to drive the manless class while the wreck was linked to a dual age. Official work on the case believed the women working for Popa and that who spoke poor English relied on the couple to find them accommodation and translate alternative bills. Sentencing Popa Judge Patrick Bird said Popa had run sophisticated and sick operation. You were Pedro Cooper and the main controller of the operations, he said. You were also involved in marketing. You clearly expected to benefit by taking your cut. There was a business and you clearly expected to make some significant sum of money from it. Judge Phil Pitt said Popa brought brothels to otherwise respectable neighborhoods and temporary nature by operation exposed women to a number of risks. He did, however, say how was evident to suggest workers being subjected violence and required for forced to work for them. Amos Wille, defending Popa, said remorseful mechanic planned return to that trade following his release from prison. He added that Popa and Diac have since split up and said that has been a difficult time in court today while on remand after he was detailed by his cellmate. Popa will likely be deported following his spat behind bars, William added. They understand that many of the women in Popa's control have been referred to authorities that can help them. This is the pictures. But police think some may still be working in the sex trade, and another was arrested by immigration official. This will end to Charlotte. Greater Manchester Police Central Manchester Transit officer will continue to crack down on pub brothels. He said Popa showed no regard for the wealth of the women, the heart scream of them, young women both from poor backgrounds. This man sexually exploited them for his own financial gain, but thanks to interaction from the community, there are new safeguarding measures in place, and we will continue to work with our partners to support those affected. A successful eviction of Popa has helped immense illegal prostitution and so-called pop-up brothels get to Manchester and allowing us to now identify many that were previously unknown to police. I hope the women feel safer in the knowledge that a criminal operation operating this prostitution ring is now behind bars, and this result show we will not take any reports since we should hardly anyone with concern about brothel operating the community as to call police 101.